Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our newest live stream, and today we have part 3 of our election coverage of the local elections in the United Kingdom. So, as you can see here, or in England, by the way, as you can see here, Reform is leading with 1.4k in terms of the councillor number, and we're almost finishing. We're gonna finish today, reporting everything. This is taking a lot of time, as you know. UK usually takes a lot of time. We're only missing now around 100 seats to be reported, and still 3 councils to be declared. Reform is now at 14, Liberal Democrats at 15, and Labour at 28. That's a loss of more than 30, almost 40 councils that Labour was able to lose this time. So right now, as you can see here, we still have ways to go. We still have 3 councils to report. Most of them, or I think everything, is in London. Exactly. Croydon here, for example. Conservatives are winning with 26, then 18 for Labour. They need 36 for a majority. We'll see if that'll be possible for them to get a majority, the Conservatives, but maybe this will go again towards a no party, no overall control, no party majority, because that's usually what's happening here, at least in the few elections we had yesterday and also in the day before. As you can see here, Greens are up 4, Liberal Democrats 1, Reform is up 2, and Labour is down 2 as well. I can see here 70 seats, still ways to go. We have around, I don't know, maybe 50, and we're still waiting for around 15 to 20 seats to be reported. Right now we have 3 people at the same time, guys. Thank you so much for being there. We're only now 10 subscribers away until we reach 500. That's a big number, a biggie. And as you can see here as well, one is Croydon, one of the councils still waiting to be reported. Another one is here in Lewisham. And right now, Greens are winning with 8. We're still waiting a lot here. I mean, we only have 9. We're still waiting for 45, as you can see here. So, as you can see, we still have ways to go here. And the Greens are winning by a bit. Now we have 4 people. And we have 8-1. This is a bloodbath. I mean, the Greens are doing great in the cities, as it was supposed to. Right now, I'm just going to open here Lewisham. So we only have 3 councils, so this is pretty easy to find. I'm only also Croydon, still waiting for Croydon, the rest of Croydon. And then also we have another one, I'm just trying to find it, is in here, Tower Hamlets. Here, as you can see, we're still waiting for that one as well. And Independents, or Aspire, is winning right now. Also Labour, Greens, and Conservatives. We don't have Reform in these places, if I'm not mistaken. And Reform is not, of course, very strong when it comes to the more urban areas, you can see here. So as you can see, we're only waiting for those 3 in London. And yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave your like as well to support the live stream. And I'll be here for, I don't know, maybe around 1 hour and a half, because this will be very fast to count everything. I promise you 3 live streams. We'll have 3 live streams, because what I say, it is what counts, and I just want to be honest with you, and that's why we're going to have the 3 live streams, as I said previously. As you can see here as well, only here in BBC says 4 to go, but yeah, we already had 3. As you can see here, Liberal Democrats, they conquered a lot of majorities. They earned 3 new council majorities. Reform up 14, 28 for the no party majorities, and as someone mentioned yesterday, don't forget, most of those no overall control and no party majority, next year we'll have a lot of those up for grabs, and maybe Reform can actually take some of those majorities, because guess what? We'll have the rest of the seats, and if they get the same percentages they're getting today, they might reach that. But of course, it's just an assumption. We don't know if Reform will stay strong for next year. We don't know anything, so we have to wait. I have 5 people, guys. Thank you so much for being there. And that's it. We still now have to wait until the rest of the seats, but this will be fast, I suspect. As you can see here, if we compare, and this is interesting, look at the councils. This is the map right now in terms of the majorities. In black, the ones that don't have a majority. If you go here in previous control, it was mostly Labour, especially here in London. You go here to London. This was London previously. Right now, the new majorities, Greens in 2 parts here in Waltham Forest and also in Hackney. I'm not so sure about that. And I can see here, 2026 seats won, 42 for Greens. Let's just go there. I mean, look at this. It's 31 in this case, so a majority. And also in the other one, I'm just trying to find it. It's, I don't know the name, to be honest. It's Waltham Forest. Maybe I can find it. Look at this, 31. I already checked that one previously, but it's really, really something. And also in Hackney, maybe we can go to Hackney or Hackney. It's here. Look at this. The 42 for Greens, up 40, and Labour is down 41. So Labour is down double digits in everything. They're really down a lot. I mean, that's particularly because of Keir Starmer approval is really down a lot as well. And yeah, as you can see here, it's a bloodbath in every chart. Especially in London, we're seeing a lot of shifts towards the Green Party. We see here some part of reform, not inside London itself, but a bit here in the outer parts. And if you go here to Clacton, I mean, we got upper tier here, Essex, where in Clacton reform did very well. Maybe I can show you right here in upper tier. Let's go to Clacton. It's here. This is Clacton, the city that Nigel Farage was elected. You can see here the margins 55, 57, 47, and 61. Those are very high margins. And yeah, as you can see here, it's really, really something. Also reform a lot in the more rural parts, also suburban areas. And if you go to the more urban, you can see here, especially here, the Greens are doing very, very nicely. I mean, getting huge percentages as well. 61% here, for example. So you can see Greens doing very well and smashing Labour in the more urban areas, and you see Reform smashing Labour in the more rural parts of the state. I'm sorry, of the counties, not counties, but councils. These are counties, I think. And as you can see here, it's really astonishing what we're getting here. And Reform. Now we have 11 people. Guys, say hello if you want, of course. And yeah, this is really a great result for both the Greens and Reform. As you can see here, Greens close to 600, probably can go to up to 600 because majority of the seats here that are left are in cities. So maybe the Greens can reach up to 600. For example, here they can reach a lot. And we'll see about that. But that is a big win for Reform, of course, and for the Greens as well. Liberal Democrats here staying a bit, but they're benefiting because Labour and Conservatives are down, so that's why they can actually benefit a bit out of this situation here. And guys, I think that's just the start of the live stream. Just to do a quick recap of what happened yesterday. I think not a lot of stuff for sure, but we're still gonna have 3 councils to be declared. I'm gonna be here until we have them declared. I suspect we'll be in the next 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes probably. And yeah, that was a great election, I must tell you. Tomorrow I'll have a video about Nebraska, the U.S. senatorial election there, and on Monday we'll have a video about just a quick recap of what happened here, also in Scotland. And by the way, in Scotland, the SNP didn't get the majority as it was expected, and as I said multiple times yesterday, we'll have a recap of what happened in Wales, in Scotland, and also in the UK, in England, I'm sorry. What happened in the UK, basically, in the local elections and in the legislative elections in Scotland and Wales. And on Tuesday, we'll have a new election night coverage, but this time in America. A couple of primaries, a couple of interesting races, and I hope you're there as well watching that. And it will be fun, I think. I think it will be fun. Everything is fun, I would say. And yeah, now I'm gonna do a quick break again because I already recapped most of the stuff that we already had through the night. Not a lot of results. I mean, I ended the live stream yesterday at 8:30 p.m. and right now it's around 4:10 and basically not a lot of new results. I mean, Reform I think it gained 100 councillors or so, but not a really big difference. And we got some of them. I was here with 110 or 115 yesterday. Now it's 133. We're still missing now 3 councils to be declared. As you can see, Bradford was the latest one to be, and we have Labour lose to no overall control because the majority of the seats, not a lot of them, actually we got a lot of them up for election. Maybe I think it was all of them. And Reform got 29, so the biggest party, but not in terms of it's not enough to get a majority, so that's why it's a no overall control. But also Greens are down here, quite interesting by the way. And Conservatives are up, which is also interesting, and Labour is down 27. Labour is down across the board. I think in every council, I think there's not even a single one that Labour is up. Let me just check, for example, this one, down 22. I think Labour is down across the board, really everything. Let's go to Norwich, for example, down 8, and the Greens are up and got a majority here in Norwich. So the cities, the Greens are doing very great there. Look at Westminster. Conservatives were able to gain this one from Labour. And that was something as well. Only 2 parties there as well. So I'm going to do a quick break now. I'm going to be back soon with more results. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like down below as well. And I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I'm back, guys. Now let's just check now what we got new, and it's still the same in terms of the council results, but we got more content. I mean, I just want to show you right here on Twitter, because there's an account, as I mentioned that one yesterday. You can see here Wibsey and Odzol, Bradford council election results. You can see Reform got 40%. Green's also strong at 18%, but that was a Reform elected and 3 times, so that's also a new ward from for 2026. As you can see here, let's just go to the lower tier. And where is Bradford? Bradford is, I mean, I don't know where is Bradford, to be honest. Yeah, I can check it here. So Bradford is in the, okay, it's in the upper side here, not here, maybe here, exactly. As you can see here, this is the one, Wibsey and Wozel, or how you pronounce this. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. We're still missing 5 right now here. And by the way, the weather here in Portugal is terrible. A lot of rain. Maybe that's the common thing in England and in the United Kingdom, but not here. Here we have a lot of good weather. Also missing that one here. Oh no, actually we don't. And as you can see here, the Greens did very well across Manchester. This is Manchester, and they did very well. Got huge percentages, as it was expected. Who said, are you on me? I'm on Reform side. I'm not in anybody's side, so I mean, it's okay to be in the Reform side if you want, of course. But I'm not in anybody's side. So yeah, for me it doesn't matter who wins. For me it's everything is okay. Everybody is okay. And we're still missing here in no, actually we don't, nor in Pendle. That's no election. So the wards here that we don't have elections are because they're postponed. And Labour, maybe Labour, because the ones here are majority Labour. Look at the colors. I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. It's the comparison is terrible. You can just go here. We're still missing a beat here in Birmingham. I think. Let me just check Birmingham. By the way, Birmingham is here, and actually still missing 1. But the website is not updated yet. As you can see here as well. Look at the difference. Labour there now, a lot of Reform, and in London right now, as you can see here, a lot of Labour. Not very small portion of the Greens. Also have here a bit of Conservative in the more outer part, the more suburban Liberal Democrats over here, also there. And right now, as you can see here, it's Greens in a very, very huge amount, as you can see here. Look at the Greens here in Lambeth, also here in Ealing, you have some in Islington, in Hackney, and you have a lot of them here. And then you have, if you go to this part here, you have even more. If we go to the upper tier, look at this. Actually, we don't have results from 2026 here, but let's just go, for example, here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Conservatives. This was very conservative territory. They got huge percentages in many of the wards here. And right now, see, if you go here, look at this. It's really the Reform is winning in every place. And then we also have the Greens here in the big urban cities. We now have 8 people at the same time, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're there. That helps a lot. We're now at 490. I still think it's possible to reach 500 today. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it is or not, or we'll see. Actually, we'll see about that. But as you can see here, it's a bloodbath in every single term. We're still missing here. Those are the councils still missing. So Newham, also Tower Hamlets, and Lewisham. We're still missing those 3, and some also councillors in Croydon. We're still missing there. And as you can see here, the difference. I mean, you have Conservatives here, then more Labour, and also Greens winning here. Very competitive. Look at this. Greens, and Liberal Democrats. I don't know how they do this system, then you elect more than 1 councillor in the same ward. I don't really know. Because here I know the percentage is very close, but why doesn't Labour has 1? That's really my question here. Maybe you know better than me, of course, but I don't really know here. Look at Reform winning here. That's interesting as well. Yeah, I don't really know how this works. It's not the aunt method. You have the method don't, which is also very used to use it proportionally. To use proportional representation, you have that method to use, but I don't think that one is the one you're using here, because otherwise this wouldn't be 2 to 1. It would be like 1 1 1. So 1 for Reform, 1 for Liberal Democrats, and 1 for the Conservatives, because 31 divided by 2 is 15.5, and the Conservatives got 16.1. So the don't method is very simple. You just take out the first guy, and then you divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do that for every single party, for Reform, for Labour, for Greens, for Liberal Democrats, Conservatives, and then you just pick up in this case, the three biggest numbers. In this case would be Labour, and Green in Reform, maybe, because 52.6 divided by 2 is still higher than 16.3, so that's why they would get 2 and Reform would get 1. But I don't know the method they were using here, because that doesn't make any sense, in the sense, at least according to that method. That's why I'm saying they're not using that. Maybe you know. That's why I'm just waiting for your answer in that regard. Maybe you know which method they were using to just assign the councillors towards the party, when there's more than one in a single ward. Right now we're at 11 people at the same time. That's fantastic. I mean, I think we can do better. Yesterday we got like 80 people, and 2 days ago we got like 190. I'm not expecting that, because this is the final day of results. We already have most of the things counted, as you can see here now. In Tower Hamilton, we just got more. We just got 2 more, one for Aspire and also 1 for Labour. They're down at 3, and the Greens are up 1. And here in Croydon, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for some. And also in Lewisham, we're still doing the same, 8-1. And as you can see here in BBC, Reform got 14 councils, 15 for Liberal Democrats. So at this point, we'll not have any majority, to be honest. Maybe here Aspire can actually win this, and the Greens. So the Greens might take another majority, and they'll push their number to 5. And that's actually interesting. I mean, they got 5 majorities. That is not bad. I'm not saying they got, because we're still waiting for results, but they are in a great position that they can actually get those majorities. According to this results here, we have 8-1. That's actually very, very big. We'll have to wait, but the Green Party are actually on track to get at least one more majority. As you can, these were really great results for both the Greens and also Reform across the board. I would say they probably will reach around 600, and that will be close to the Conservatives and also the Liberal Democrats. They're actually very close, these 4, and then you have a big gap here to Reform, which is 400 councillors. Arguably, Reform has the same difference to Labour that Labour has to the Greens. When everything will be counted, that probably would be the difference. Lunatics voting Greens as usual. I mean, guys, don't use those names. And probably they can say the same about Reform voters, and probably you wouldn't like that. So that's why, I mean, we need to keep this civil. That's my goal here. So let's not use those names. And let's call people like they're people. They're not lunatics. I mean, I know probably you have a very bad opinion about them. Now we're at 491, guys. Let's go. Let's now only 9 left until we reach 500. And probably you have that opinion about the Greens, but I can have that opinion as well about your party. And we shouldn't call anybody, we shouldn't say bad stuff about anybody just because they're voting different from us. That's just my opinion here. And I want to make this channel unbiased. That's why I want to talk in an unbiased way, and I want to have people from all across the spectrum. Probably the ones you're following right now are the ones from Reform, because that's the party that's winning right now, and probably you're very enthusiastic to vote, and you have a lot of enthusiasm, but you're really happy with the result, and that's why you're interested in knowing more about it. And that is okay as well. I'm going to be back soon with more results, and yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave the page here open, so you don't even need to leave the live stream. I'm going to be back here talking in a couple of minutes. I'm back, guys, now, and I think we just got more results. Exactly here in labor, we just got another definition in terms of the result, and labor will lose the majority. I'm sorry, this is remaining no overall control. So labor lost another one, if I'm not mistaken, and now we have everything. Now we're still missing 2 wards still to get projected: South Norwood and also West Thornton. And as you can see here, remains no overall control here, and Reform is winning 2, Greens 4. So Greens are performing very greatly here. And let me just now check now, new comment here. But don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you're there, can subscribe. Now we're only 9 away until we reach 500. That's the goal for this live stream. I know it was the goal yesterday, but we unfortunately we didn't reach it. I think we can do it today. And this is Croydon, as you can see here. It will stay no overall control, and we're only missing now 2 councils to be declared. So that's Lewisham and also Tower Hamlets. That's the only 2 councils we're still missing. And as you can see here, this is going very fast, and we're gonna end this in about 1 hour or so. So as you can see here as well, look at this. Another result here. The Liberal Democrats are down 5, Greens are up 5, and Reform is up 9. So Reform continues to be up, and the most right now. Since here, Labour hold 2 seats as well here in St. Catherine and Wapping, in the Tower Hamlets as well. Now, okay, we're almost there. We're almost finishing this. A long live stream. We got 10 hours of live stream already, and this will be another 2 hours. So it'll be 12 hours of live stream for this election, and this is really something. Tomorrow we'll have a video, and next year we'll have more local elections in the UK, and that'll be fantastic to watch. We're still missing here the 3 I said. Croydon. We're still missing South Norwood, but we got those 2, so now we're not missing those. We're only missing South Norwood, and then the rest is here. And yeah, we're almost finishing right now, so which is nice, of course. I want to end this, of course, but I'm very happy to be here as well. But yeah, this is really going through a lot of time already. That's why a bit of rest is needed. It was 3 intense days, and of course I want a bit of rest for this. But it was nice, of course, to have you there, reaching almost 500 subscribers. It was great. It was amazing. And I hope to have more in the future. And certainly not UK, because UK now we're not going to have a lot of elections. But maybe if we do have general elections in the future, because I don't know how many or how much time Keir Starmer can actually hold his seat as Prime Minister. I'm not so sure about that. He said he will not resign after this results, even though this was really catastrophic for him and really bad. I mean, he's losing almost 40 councils. And I'm not so sure, but maybe, let me just check here. Lewisham and the 2 that are missing here. This is Labour, and this one here is Aspire. So Labour will lose another one. Labour will lose, and will lose 40 councils, because this one here will not go for Labour. I don't know if Greens will get a majority. Probably they will, but they will not. Labour will not win this. They're already losing 8, and I don't know how many seats they got previously. Maybe I can check it here. Previous vote share. This is Lewisham. Let's go to Lewisham here. And where's Lewisham? It's here. So they got everything last time, and which is very interesting. Now they're going to lose everything as well, which is very. Right now they already have 1, but it's only 1. They're already down close to 10, and now you have 7 people at the same time. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back soon with a new update in just a couple of minutes from now. As I told you before, I'm gonna be here at least until we have everything counted. I suspect that will be in a couple of minutes, or at least 1 hour or so. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna be back soon. So I'm back, guys, and now I just want to read in the comments. What about North Finchley or Finchley? I don't know how to say it, but it's a suburban part of London. Maybe I'm just trying here to find which is the council. So maybe it's Barnet. Barnet, it seems like. Let's just check that one. Let's go here to the where's that? Maybe I want to find it. I'm just trying here to find it, but it's really okay. It's here, Barnet. So sorry, I cannot zoom more. So what is the name in our? I'll just try here. Where is that? I don't know exactly which is the ward you really want, but as you can see here, the results, Labour and the Conservatives won everything, and by some pretty lopsided margins. You can see here 67% for the Conservatives in this ward. Reform got around 10%, 20% here, and around 10 to 20%, I would say, in most of the places. And yeah, exactly. And that's it. I mean, that's the result. Now we're now at 9 people. Guys, if you want to subscribe, you can do it. We're only now 9 away until 500. That helps me a lot. Bringing more content, being here, covering more elections. And as you can see, I'm sorry, I was checking previous results. I'm really sorry. As you can see here, but it's not a lot different. So we just got the Greens here winning 1. Then the other ones were Reform was basically at 15. Exactly. So it's not a hell of a different result. So it's mostly the same result. Greens are just performing better in Woodhouse, for example. The rest of it, still ways to go. I mean, Croydon, somehow they're still missing here, but I think we just got more. Where? We didn't. Actually, we didn't get more in either place. And we're still waiting for the 2 councils to be reported, the same 2 councils previously. We're still waiting for the same 2. I don't know how many time this will take, but probably not a lot. I mean, maybe I can check it here. We just got a new result. I think it was in Bradford Moor, so it's another ward reported. As you can see here, 31 for Labour. Actually, they were up. I said there's not a single place that Labour is up, and you can see here Labour is up 0.6. Liberal Democrats down 24, and others up 21. That's why. Okay, that's interesting. 21. Greens are down around 2 points, and Reform is up 3 points. Labour hold a seat, and Liberal Democrats as well hold a seat. And now we have a Bradford Independent group gaining 1 seat as well. So that's down 1 for the Liberal Democrats. Like I see here in the comments, Labour increases their share of the vote. That's a rarity, and it's really, like that. So right now we're still waiting for more results, but it's really something. I'm sorry, it's really something that is happening here. We have now 4 people at the same time. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave your like as well down below, because it helps the live stream go to more people. That's great, of course. And yeah, guys, I think that's it. I'm gonna be back soon with another update. That's not as much I can say right now. And yeah, if you have any question, of course I can be very happy to answer. But if you don't, of course I'm not gonna be here like saying nothing, because it doesn't make any sense. And I'll be coming here in around, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and I'll be back with new results. Don't forget, guys, subscribe to the channel, leave a like down below, and we'll be back with the final results in just a couple of minutes, and maybe 1 hour or so. Because I think if you go here to the times we're expected to get results, I think it was the last one to get at 6 p.m. So that's in around 1 hour and 4 minutes. You can see here Manchester. Look at Manchester, by the way. Let's see the comparison of Manchester. Look at the Greens. Look at the Greens. Reform getting some as well. And the Greens are just smashing Labour. And Reform is also smashing Labour at some point. Here you can see. So we're still missing Tower Hamlets by 6 and Lewisham by 4. In Lewisham, we're still missing a lot. We only have 9 seats and expected to get at least 45. So we're still missing a lot in Lewisham. In Tower Hamlets, we're actually better. We actually have more stuff. We now are up to 19 seats. We're only missing half of the seats. And that's it. I mean, when this finish, we're going to be over. And I'm going to be very happy to have you there. And that's it. And that's really it. We're now almost finishing everything. And it really feels great. Because after long, intense days of a lot of results in the last few days, it's great to be finishing, and also great for for myself, because I want to rest some. To be honest with you, I was 6 hours yesterday, 4 hours the day before, and now we're gonna be here for 2 hours or so, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel to help me, and that's it. I'm gonna be back soon. So I'm back, guys, and now let me just read the comments as well. And we just lost a subscriber, now back to 490, which is sad. So guys, if you're there, you can subscribe. Let me just read down the comments. Good early afternoon from USA East Coast. Amazing. It's so great that you're here. How does Northern Ireland work? Thanks. Sorry for asking. I'm American. No, it's no problem. And Northern Ireland has a bit of a same system, but also has some differences. So they have local elections every 4 years, like the UK have, but they have elections. They had elections in 2023, so they will have the next ones in 4 years. So that'll be next year. And they use ranked choice voting. So you vote for the first candidate, and then if the first candidate doesn't win, you use your second vote, etc. You have 11 councils in Northern Ireland. It votes like that. It uses ranked choice voting. That's the only difference. It is interesting. So we don't have votes that are not used, which is great for democracy, and that's why many people defend ranked choice voting in that regard. So you vote for the order of your preference, and then if it doesn't go for your for favorite party, it goes for the second favorite, and so on. So now we go here to, let me just check now the results in those two that we're still missing. We got another one, Aspire. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Just got another seat, now at 14, and here, still at H1. This is taking a bit of time, but it is only expected to finish in Lewisham at 6, so we're still missing 15 minutes, almost. Almost 50 minutes. And if you go here as well, let me just now refresh this. We have now 14 people at the same time. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, and we have almost 400 views, which is amazing as well. Let's just go here as well and check the votes. Okay, now as you can see, Croydon is filled with the results. We're still missing. I think it wasn't Brentwood. I'm just trying here to find. It was I think it was this one, South Norwood. I think it was this one that we were missing, and Greens got 2 and Labour got 1. So that was something great for the Greens as well. We're still missing now Tower Hamlets, a lot in Lewisham, and also this doesn't. By the way, if you have any, of course, we have a lot of British people there in the comments. Why don't we have elections here in the main center part of London? We have in Westminster, but we don't have here. Why won't we have here? Maybe they have a special staff. I don't know. Maybe it's Buckingham Palace. I'm not so sure. Maybe you can tell me, because I don't really know, to be honest. Because it's weird. We don't have elections there, and we cannot. Maybe it's because it was in the previous year. I don't know. Or is it because London has a direct mayor, a direct elected mayor, so maybe it doesn't have a council there. It's just the mayor who is responsible for that region. Maybe it is like that. I'm not so sure. And sorry if I'm incorrect there, but I don't really know. And let's just go here because I think we got more results. Exactly. As you can see here now, South Norwood, as I said, in Croydon, we just got the lost, and Croydon goes from conservative to no overall control, as we said previously. And as you can see, previous election was 34 to 33 in the previous election. Right now, this is really something. Green gains from Labour, and Labour will hold 1, and Labour will lose 2. Another time that Labour is losing 12 points. Reform is up 10, but the Greens are very strong in these urban areas. That's why they're getting a huge percentage, and now 38% in South Norwood. Also, we got here Bentham Manor in Croydon, and Labour got 37. I think we already checked that one previously. Not so sure about it. I think we already checked that one. And Reform will not get any new seat. That's just my expectation, because the only two are missing are Lewisham and also Tower Hamlets, and they will not get any new seats, so they will stay at 1.4, 1,454. Labour will probably stay at at least 1,060 maybe, at best, and Liberal Democrats at 850, because I don't see them winning more. Okay, just got another two seats for Aspire here. That's great. I know this is a local party, maybe a local group there. And as you can see here, still missing some, but it's almost everything is counted. And 4 for Labour, down 6, and here they're down 8. We're still missing a lot. They're still missing 45 seats in Lewisham. And here, this is almost good to project, even though I would say that Aspire will get a majority, and that will be like it was before, I think. Let me just check here. Where's that? Here. Yeah, that's a majority for Aspire, and they will stay with the majority. Here, Labour will lose the majority. Again, they will lose another council. They will be losing 40 councils when everything is said and done, as you can see here. already at 39. Now we have 20 people at the same time, guys. Thank you so much for being there. We just got another subscriber again, 491, but it's still, I mean, we're really having a hard time going from 491 to 492 or 493. Yesterday we reached 492, so now we want to get 493. Let's go, guys. Let's subscribe to the channel. Leave a like down below as well. I don't know how many likes we have. Maybe I can check. So we have, I'm sorry. Let me just now update this because I think we have more than that. Okay, now we have 492 subscribers. That's amazing. And we have 12 likes. So thank you guys so much for being there. It's fantastic. And I just want to say thank you again. It's really remarkable the work we've been doing here for the past 3 days. And yeah, Greens will probably finish at 5 councils. That's a great scenario for Greens as well. I don't know what it was the prediction. Maybe I can check here. Can tell us how many seats advanced UK have got. Maybe I know because it's here in the other part, and we cannot get party by party, I think. But maybe I can try to. Wait a minute. Maybe I can go to BBC. Now I have 493 guys. Thank you so much. Only now 7 away from 500. That's amazing, guys. Just want to say thank you again. It's really fantastic. It's amazing. I don't have words. I said that a lot of times yesterday. I said it's fantastic, and it really is. And let me just check that question. So you said, can tell us how many seats advanced UK have got. So let me just try to go to BBC. Maybe they have that one separated by the minor parties, because as you can see here, they have a lot of those. Let me just go here. So where is that? England Council results, but we don't have. I mean, maybe, yeah, we don't have here, which is, it's not great, but we cannot go for the minor. It's here in the dependent orders. Maybe it's here in the 205, but we cannot check it granularly. What is the problem is I cannot go there. I cannot go to the others. Maybe we have, I don't know. Yeah, I cannot go. They have here like other. Even here in this website, they have other. So I cannot go granularly to what are those other party. Maybe they are there, but I don't really know exactly. Now we're 493 guys, only 7 away, and that's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm really proud, and I mean, thank you guys so much, because without you this wouldn't be possible. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I cannot go there and check the votes because I cannot go through the other parties. That's why I cannot check that. I'm sorry. Yeah, as you can see here, there's 269. Many of them are independents, but also we have those minor parties. And yeah, unfortunately, I cannot go there and check. I thought BBC might have it, but they don't, which is really sad. Let me just check. I've visited Canterbury, Leeds Castle, and Dover Cliffs, and my last trip to England with London. And before that, the town were Hampton Court places. That's nice. That's nice. I never went to the UK. I never went. I mean, if you consider, and not if you consider, Gibraltar is part of the UK. So I was at Gibraltar in like 6 years ago or so, and that's why I was in the UK, even though I was not there in England or Scotland or Wales or Northern Ireland, but I was in the UK in some of their territories, because I mean, officially Gibraltar is part of the UK. I know Spain doesn't like it, but that's a topic for a very long discussion. I mean, that's the way it is, and they don't like it. That's crazy. Some interesting stuff there. Here's the late 1, 16-4-2-1. I think in 40 minutes this will all be over. That's why I'm just trying to reach the 500 subscribers until this is over. I think we can do that. Only 7 away. Then we have 15 people. If those 15 people, half of them subscribe, it's enough. Now we have 20 people. So if those 24 actually right now. So if those people subscribe to the channel, it's more than enough. That's why, guys, please subscribe. It helps a lot. It doesn't cost you anything. I know it sounds a little bit, it sounds small. It sounds like it's nothing, but it is really something, and it helps a lot, because those small channels, and I'm a small channel, I only have 500, almost 500 subscribers. This is really hard to grow, because YouTube really takes a lot to move in the algorithm. That's why I'm just asking your support, because that helps, and that means a lot to me, really. And that's what I'm saying here. Now we have 494, so only now 6 away. Let's go, guys. I'm so happy, and I will reach 500 today. Maybe we'll reach 500 today. Only 6 now. only 6 away right now, and that's fantastic. And yeah, if you have any question, again, from the ones that I know, of course I don't know everything, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. And if you have any question, I'll be here and I can answer you with the best, of course, with the best way I can. And yeah, now 495 guys, only 5 now, only 5 away now. Fantastic, fantastic guys, we're almost there, almost there. I mean, I started the channel. I'll probably, of course, you don't know because majority of you are recent subscribers or recent to the channel. I started the channel in July, and July 2025, of course, almost a year ago, to 10 months ago. And it has been a difficult journey, I must say. I know it is, sometimes it's really difficult. I was almost 1 month without earning a single subscriber. I was publishing videos. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm sorry. Publishing videos every day. And that, I'm sorry, not every day, but every 2 days or so, I'm publishing 3 videos per week. And fortunately, my effort has been succeeded, I would say. Because I'm almost at 500, and when I reach 1,000, that'll be still a long journey, I think. But I'll be able to monetize a YouTube channel. Because right now, yeah, I don't have this monetized. YouTube only allows after you reach 1,000 subscribers. That's why it really sucks. But I mean, it's understandable. Of course, they cannot monetize everybody. But it's really hard. That's my goal since I started the channel, of course, to monetize, because I really like elections. I mean, probably you know that. Of course, I wouldn't be here as a Portuguese watching elections in the United Kingdom, but I really like to watch them. Also in the US, yeah, actually the channel is mainly US focused, even though we're going to have a lot of content, international content, especially Australia, also New Zealand, the UK. So I think we have elections in Australia this month, if I'm not mistaken. And now we have 19 people at the same time, maybe. Only 5 away, so we're almost there, and that'll be a fantastic moment when we reach 500 subscribers. That'll be amazing. And now I think we just got more. It was in Tower Hamlets, and as you can see here, Liberal Democrats got their first councillor in this beautiful council. As you can see, Liberal Democrats just got their first one, and it was another councillor down for Labour. As you can see here, 23 are needed for a majority. Oh, by the way, Aspire now is at 17, so they just need now 7, which is, I mean, not 7, I'm sorry, 6. So we have 17 plus 4, that's 21, 23, 24, 25. So we're only missing 20 seats, and Aspire needs to win 6 out of 20 seats. I think it will be possible for them to reach a majority there in that council as they had previously. Now we're at 496 guys, only 4 now, only 4 away, until we reach 1,000. We're almost there, and that's fantastic. So happy, so really happy of this. It's really going in the right direction. And yeah, now let me just check again the other one here. And look at this, we just got a lot of seats in Lewisham. Those are the 2 councillors still remaining to project. So that's why we're going to be here until we have those 2, and then it'll be over. The live stream will be over. This election season in the UK will be over as well. And it was fantastic, I must say. 11 for Greens, 4 for Labour. There was at 8-1, now it's 11-4. So Labour gained more, actually. They gained Downham. They got all the 3 seats. But yeah, I think the Greens will get the majority, to be honest. If this continues like that, they will get the majority. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And yeah, right now we're only 4 away, so we're almost there. It takes a bit of time, but it's slowly but surely, I would say. Let's just go here. Okay, we're still missing results. They didn't update yet, but let's see the Greens. The Greens are really going to the center of London with a lot of seats. I mean, you see here a lot of seats here. In this eastern part, you have more Liberal Democrats, and actually a lot of Liberal Democrats here in Sutton, also in Merton and in Richmond Open Thames. And yeah, now let's go. Seems like Scotland doesn't like Reform UK. Actually, they did pretty well. I mean, of course, it was not as good as they did in the UK. I'm sorry, in England. I'm just messing UK and England. I'm sorry. But they got 17. That was the second political force tied with Labour. That was not a bad result, even though I was expecting much more out of Labour here. I was expecting, I don't know, maybe 30, and they got only 17. But yeah, it was not a bad result, but it was not a very great result. It was mid, I would say. And now we're 4 away until we reach 500. By the way, 29 people at the same time. That's fantastic as well. I just want to say thank you again to everyone that's listening to the live stream since it started here 1 hour and 20 minutes ago. That was here in the last 2 days. Please, guys, don't unsubscribe to the channel after this election season is over, because we're gonna have a lot of content. Not in the UK right now because this is over, but maybe we'll have more until when we have more elections, and maybe we're also interested in other elections. So yes, don't unsubscribe, because when we have more elections, I'll be here doing more coverages, and probably you wouldn't want to miss that. But they want to be a part of from the UK. Northern Ireland wants to be part of the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, Scotland right now, I think I saw the polls there for independence, and they're basically tied, I think, at like 45. Maybe I can check it here, the aggregate of polls, the poll of polls. I don't know. By the way, what's your opinion there in that matter? If there's any person there from Scotland, do you want to separate from the UK? Because it's just a kind of a curiosity, but still, it's interesting. Let's just go here to, yeah, you have here. So let me just copy the link here towards. Okay, I'm just moving here. That's why sometimes you see my mouse is actually moving, because I'm another screen. You can see here the result. That was something. I mean, look at the Labour majority, and now it's everything is over, and we formerly got 5, actually 14% of the vote, but only 5 because of the UK system is like that. I mean, you can get 412 seats with only 34% of the vote, which is really remarkable. I mean, right now the yes is leading, as you can see here, but it's a very competitive election. It's 51-46. It's one of the highest percentages across the last few years. Yes, that's true. But you got here in 2020 50-41, for example. And yeah, this is, I think it probably would pass, but very narrowly. It's not a guaranteed win, I would say, for the yes. Guys, let's subscribe to the channel. We have 8 people at the same time, so you can subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 500. Let's help reach 500 today. I think we can do that. Only 4 away. And now let's go again to here. Maybe we have more results. Yeah, actually we don't, so we're still waiting the same. Yeah, we're only missing those 2 projections, but now here I can say that Aspire will probably get the majority, and here Greens will probably get the majority, but we still have to wait until we have the final confirmation there. And yeah, guys, also let's subscribe to the channel. Now we're at 20 people at the same time. 496. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. It's just a bit of an effort needed to reach that, and it will all be over. Also the election and my goal of reaching 500 subscribers. Again, never thought this would be possible. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, I'm really happy. I don't really have words now. 497, guys. Again, thank you for the new subscriber. Only 3 now. Only 3. I'm sorry, what did happen here in the screen? What happened here? I'm sorry, this is not what is supposed to happen. I'm sorry, I'm just trying here to... I don't know what happened. Let me just try to correct that. I don't know what happened here, to be honest. Okay, it's back. Look at this, it's back. I don't know what happened, but okay, I'm sorry for the problem there. But now we're back. We're back for good, I suspect. And yeah. So guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask it. I'm really looking forward to hearing to your questions and also to answering them the best way I can do, of course. And yeah, so I'm gonna do the quick break I usually do, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes with new results, because this is still at the same point, so we'll really have to wait until we have more results. But in the next 30 to 40 minutes, maybe this will all be over. And tomorrow, don't forget, video about Nebraska, US Senate election, very competitive one, by the way, between an independent and a Republican. And on Monday, we'll have a recap of what happened during these last 3 days. And on Tuesday, we'll have a live stream covering as well new primaries in the US, starting at, I don't know, maybe like 7 p.m. Eastern, which will be like midnight UK's time, of course. I'm not expecting you to come there, but if you want, you're always welcome. So that'll be great as well. I'm going to be back soon with results. I'm going to leave the tab open, as I said, and I'll be back. I'm back, guys, and now we're at 498, so we're only 2 away now until we reach the marvelous goal of 500. So I'm just gonna now read your comments. I don't know if we have any. We don't. So actually now we just got new result in Birmingham. Portion of Birmingham just came in, another award. Since you hear Reform won that with 39% and 23% for independents, 13% for Greens, Labour down 21. But look at here, Conservatives, they're down 51 points. That's terrible. I mean, this is crazy. It's not 50%, it's 50 percentage points, not percent. Percent, they're down much more than that. And as you can see here in Lewisham, we're still doing the same. In Tower Hamlets, the same. Still the same results. We're still waiting for that. I mean, guys, now we're almost there. We're almost at 499. Now we're at 499. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we're only one now away until 500. Only one now away, and that's fantastic. I mean, I don't have words again. I will say it again, and it's just fantastic. We're close to 500, and that's amazing. We're only one now. Let me just check now the results here. This is Birmingham. As you can see here, we still have a long way to go in Birmingham. I mean, we still have results to report. Maybe I can check it here. Where is that? Birmingham here. So I don't know how many votes, how many seats are left. Maybe I can do the calculations. So we're still waiting for 2 seats, not a lot of them. So only 2 seats are lacking to report. I mean, let me just check. It's only that one. It's only here. Gleb, Farm, and Tiled Cross. Reform is winning so far. Not with a majority, but this will be interesting to form a government. Maybe you can form with Greens, Labour, and Liberal Democrats. Let me just try to make the calculations. Let me just... Okay, 48. Okay, there are 3 away. So Greens plus Labour plus Liberal Democrats. Now we have 498. We lost 1. I mean, I don't know what happened. Some person decided to quit. I mean, it's understandable, but still, I mean, guys, don't do that. Now we're only 2 away. Let's go. Let's subscribe to the channel. Reform UK Nigel Farage campaign a lot and took a page out of Trump's playbook. And seems like it's working. And, I mean, being a populist sometimes, it helps you. We're winning elections. The problem is when you go to the office, when you go into office, when you take office, sometimes you just become like equal to the other people, and it's really a shame. I mean, sometimes you don't do the things you promised to do, so it really is disgraceful, I would say. But it happens with every politician, so yeah. Guys, let's subscribe to the channel. We're only 2 now away. I want to reach 500 in the next minutes. Let's go. And as you can see here, Reform is winning. The problem here is they have 48 and Greens plus Labour plus Liberal Democrats. So they're in a position that if they win 3 seats, I'm not so sure how many seats are here in Gleb, Farm, and Talcross. Maybe I can check it here. Where is that? Gleb or Glebe, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Let me just try to find it. Sorry. Okay, it's here. So there's only 2, so they cannot reach a majority. They cannot reach a majority in this situation here. Where is Birmingham? Here. So they cannot reach a majority. The Greens plus Labour plus Liberal Democrats. They need to count on Conservatives, which probably won't happen, or Independents and others. I don't know how political party those people are from. So guys, let's go. We have 14 people. We only need 2 out of those 14 people right now to subscribe. Let's go, guys. We're very close to reach 500. We're very close. Let's go. It doesn't cost you anything, I would say. And we're almost there. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We were already at 499 or 498. Let's go. And here, I mean, let's go to full results again. Yeah, Labour is now at 1,056. Liberal Democrats at 844. Conservatives at 801. And Greens are at 554 right now. So guys, let's go. Let's subscribe to the channel. I mean, I'm just gonna insist a lot because we're only 2 away, and I want to reach 500 today. So yeah, that's it. Now 24 aspired, only 3 away, and we'll have this one decided. And I suspect in the next 15 or 20 minutes we'll have Lewisham as well finishing count. Let me just go here to London just to check how that thing is right now. So there was just one here. We just got, oh, look at this on Lewisham. Greens at 50. Greens at 50 right now, as you can see here in this ward. Labor at 35, down 33 points, and the Conservatives are down as well, and Reform at 5. So, I mean, Reform is not strong in London itself. And that's a problem. I mean, when you're talking about winning elections, you need to win here as well, and get at least, not get shellacked like you're getting right now. I mean, look at this, 12, not really, 4, 8. So we're in single digits in most of the places there. That's why that's a problem. I mean, now we have 30 people at the same time, guys. I mean, how can we not be reaching 500? Let's go. Let's subscribe to the channel. We're almost there. Almost there. Only 2 left. Only 2 subscribers are left. And we're almost there. It's fantastic that we can reach 500 today. And yeah. I mean, in terms of the... Yeah. What is this? Wonkingham. I'm not so sure about this. Maybe they didn't update the map yet, nor here in West Oxfordshire. And also in Birmingham, we're still waiting for those. And yeah, let's go, guys. Only 2 away. Subscribe to the channel, please. We're almost there. Look at this. Look at here, Reform. The dominating everything. You go to previous vote share. Look at this. Labor, Conservatives. And you have a bit of Greens, and now you have a lot. Actually, Reform winning here some seats from the Green Party, which is actually interesting. The Greens are down a lot, actually. 26 and to almost 20 points. That's something, actually. And yeah, let's go, guys. 2 people away until we reach 500. I thought this would be easier now. We're almost there, so I thought this would be much faster at the end, and actually it's not. And yeah, maybe we can check it here again. We're still the same. It's only Lewis, and this has a long way to go until it reports everything. Let's just go here again. Frankly, that we checked one before. And yeah, right now in the general polls for the general election, next general election, as you can see here, Labour is at 17. That's not the lowest. They were at 16 not a long time ago. And Reform is going down, actually, as you can see here. Reform was already at 30, and now they're going down, and up to 25 right now. The Greens are up. They were at 10. In the general, they were at 7. Now they were at 10, and now we're at 17. They're actually going up pretty fast in the last few months. And also we have Restore Britain there. Look at this, with 4%. They're just surging right now. They were non-existent like a couple of weeks ago, and now they're actually happening. And as you can see here, at 4%. Guys, we're still now 2 away. Subscribe, guys, please. We're almost there. It's not difficult. And I want to celebrate 500 today. And yeah, lots of Reform on the East Coast and the South. Yes, as you can see here, let me just pull the map, and I'm going to zoom out a bit. Look at this. This is in the south. You have a lot in this region. You can go here to the upper tier to check, and as you can see here, Reform actually have a lot, but this was conservative territory. As you can see, right now you have a lot of Reform, and here in the western part, you have really a lot of Reform. Really a lot. It's really crazy to have a lot of Reform there. And guys, we're only 2 away. We have 23 people watching. We only need 2 out of those 23 to subscribe. It's very easy. You're gonna have a lot of content next week. 3 videos, a live stream on Tuesday, and also a live stream on Saturday. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Both primers in the US. Probably it's not we're not very interested in that, but still, we have some people in the channel that are, because our channel is the majority US in terms of its audience, even though it changed a lot. That's why I'm going to change a lot as well in the next few weeks. I mean, I'm going to have more content, more international content, maybe like a monthly video about the UK or a bi-weekly video. I'm not so sure about that. And let's just go here. Let's go. I'm just trying here to check the calendar. Half of videos. And yes, on the 17th, on the 12th, well, so that's in 3 days, I'll have a live stream covering the runoffs in North Carolina and also Nebraska and Wyoming primaries. And then on the 16th, we'll have a Louisiana primaries. And that's also interesting because they're now trying to get a new map in in Louisiana, and because now the Supreme Court have got rid of the Voting Rights Act, Section 2, that basically says that minorities need to have a congressional district for them, and now they're trying to withdraw the map to help the Republicans win more seats there. Let's just go now to the odds. I'm trying to try to explain this. No overall control and others are 64 because most of the councils were not up for election this cycle. I mean, not every seat, as you can see. For example, we go for example. Let me just try for example to go here. Maybe it's not a good example, but many councils here are only a third of the seats being elected. That's why, because of that, that's why we're not going to have a lot of swings, and many Labour is still holding the majority because of that, because they already have seats from previous elections. I mean, I'm just trying to find one, but it's really not easy to find one. But yeah, maybe I can go here. Okay, now look at this. Lewisham now 14 for Greens and 4 for Labour. So we're now at 18 here projected. We're still missing some, and here, yeah, still the same. But yeah, most of the seats, we have some seats that are not already. I mean, you go for example here. Let me just try. You have some councils. Only 15 of the seats were declared in 2026. So only 15 seats were up for election. Even though we got 42. So as you can see here, seats up for election, 15 out of 42. Not every seat was up for election. That's why we're having Labour retaining some of their majorities. It's because of that. Guys, we're now still at 498. We have now 27 people are watching. You can subscribe. It's easy. It's free. So you can actually do that. It's very, very simple. And it helps me a lot. I mean, I don't know how that helps. It's really something. I mean, sometimes you probably are underestimating that power, but it's really something. That's the way. That's just the justification why we have a lot of no overall control seats. It's because most of the seats were not up for election. If you only consider the seats elected today, reform is leading, but it's not leading in councils because not every council had its seats. Everything was not up for election in basically every county, in every council. I'm sorry. That's why Labour is retaining, because they have a lot of seats already from previous elections. And then, for example, in 2027, we can see Reform retaking really a lot of councils if they stay with this results, of course. Guys, I'm gonna do a quick break, and I hope to be back in 5 minutes or so. And then I hope to be at 500 when I come back. That's just my goal. Guys, don't forget, subscribe. We are almost there. That's why I'm just asking you. Please do it. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps a lot. We're now approaching almost 1,000 views in the live stream. And we're 20 something likes, I think. 22 likes. Now we're back at 499. So that's amazing as well. By the way, now I'm going to be back. And I want to be back getting 500. So I'll be back soon. So guys, I'm back again, and we're very, very close. That's fantastic. And now let's just recap what happened. I think Labour got some seats, probably here, exactly. Now 18 for Greens and 6 for Labour. Greens are just 10 away until they reach a majority, and I think they will reach a majority here in Lewisham. As you can see here, 18 to 6. And now we have 13 people, 11 people actually watching, which is also great. I mean, it's not as high as it was yesterday, but I was never expecting that, to be honest. I mean, this is the last day. It was 3 days, 3 very intense days, and we got 1,000 views in the live stream. That's actually great, I would say. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me just trying here to do something. Wait a minute, and yeah. So let me just try here to change that. Okay. So guys, as you can see here, we're now close to a projection in Lewisham. In Tower Hamlets, Aspire will hold this, so that's we're only missing one council now. Aspire will hold that one with 23 now. They just reached the magic number for them. It was 23, and they just got there. So yeah, that's over there. They hold their majority, which is great for them. Congrats as well. I know that's probably a minor party, just there, just in that specific council, but it's okay, of course. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it. And now we're very close. Only one now. Now probably this will take a while. I mean, usually when we're only one away, it takes a while. We reached like from 492 to 498. It was very fast, and then it stalled a bit in the last numbers. But yeah, now we have 17 people watching, 16 actually, and that one is gone. As you can see here, we still have some ways to go. I still think we have some seats to be projected. Exactly, we're still missing 14 seats here in a Tower Hamlets, but most of them already. It won't change anything. It's already a win for Aspire there, and as you can see here, now we're only they didn't yeah, somehow they're still saying awaiting results, but that doesn't make any sense. We already got that one, and now we're only one council away. This is almost over, and that one is expected to go in the next minutes. We're expected to finish this in the next minutes. As soon as the Greens reach here 28, as soon as they reach 28, when are the Australian, Denmark, and Belgium elections? Well, for those European elections, then we can go here to Europe Elects, which is a very fantastic website, by the way. Props to them; they're very fantastic, and I'm using them, so I'm saying I'm using. So they're not sponsored, but it could be, but it's not. You see here, so you mentioned Denmark and Belgium. So Denmark, as you can see here, we're not gonna have anything this year, maybe. Yeah, not anything this year. Belgium, I think it was like 2 years ago. Maybe we can check, but Belgium election, I don't know. Yeah, it was in 2024, so 2 years ago, as I said. Look at the turnout, 89%. And what you mentioned as well, Denmark. I think Denmark was like some weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. Exactly, it was a couple of weeks ago, because of all that Greenland stuff that President Trump wants to buy Greenland, and he said it multiple times, and then they just created an election, the Denmark Social Democratic Party called an election because of that, just to reassure their majority, and they did great in that election. They did not win with the majority, with an absolute majority, but that's usually what happens in Denmark. Guys, we have now 70 people watching. Let's go, guys. Let's subscribe to the channel. We're only one away now until we reach the perfect number of 500. And by the way, about Australia, let me just check that one. I think it's only a regional election or so, but we can check that. Australia elections. Let me just try here to find another screen. I think it's in a regional election. Let me just try here to find. No, that was in March, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that because it wasn't. At least I never thought that would be interesting. You can see here. So we have one here in Australia. This one here, Victorian state. You can see here, Australia uses also the FPTP system, but also has so you have 45 seats needed for a majority. the system is pretty interesting, as you can see here. So you have it's compulsory to vote actually, and then you vote for single seats, and then you also have you also vote in terms of the order, as you can see here, and it's particularly complicated to explain, and I don't really know, to be honest. But it's basically you have to vote for the party you want, and you order it, and it's not ranked choice. It's ranked choice voting, but it has some particularities. I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't really know when it's time. Only the 28th of November. I'll be here talking about that. It's gonna be fantastic as well. I mean, last election, as you can see here, the Labour Party won with 37% and 34%. See here, you have the TPP, which is the two-party preferred vote. So you can either, for example, you vote for. I'm just going to do an example, a US example, and then I'm going to do a UK type one, because, for example, it's like you vote for the Libertarian Party, but then you say that your second favorite party is Republicans, and the main parties in Australia are the Labour and the I'm sorry, I don't forget the other name, and the Liberal. So you have the Liberal Party, which is more right wing, and you have the Labour Party, which is more left wing. So those are the two main parties. You vote for the one minor party, and if that minor party doesn't win, which probably will be the case, you vote get assigned to your second favorite party. But it's only two parties, not ranked choice voting in a pure way, because it ultimately will fall in the two main parties. And that's it. Guys, we're only now one away. Let's go. Let's subscribe to the channel. We are almost there. Almost there. The turnout is also very high because it's mandatory to vote. As you can see here as well, Labour tends to do better in the cities, and the Conservatives tends to do better in the rural parts of Australia, and that's also in that region. I think I answered your question, to be honest. Let's go here again to, okay, 21 now. 21 for Greens, 6 for Labour. That's 27 seats. And we're halfway in Lewisham. And the Greens are only 7 seats away for a majority. And we're only 1 away to 500. Let's go, guys. Let's subscribe to the channel. We are almost there. It's fantastic. We are really almost there. And I'm just trying here to check if we actually didn't put here anything in Lewisham. Nor in Newham. Let me check that one. Yeah, but they already have here the seats. Maybe it's not everything. Actually, it's everything. It's everything. It's 26 plus 24, that's 50, plus 16, that's 66. Also, Green's ups a lot, and Labour continues to go down and down and down. So, yeah, still saying the same. I'm gonna just close this gap, it doesn't matter. And, yeah, right now, I don't know, guys, let's go. Let's go, guys. Only 1 away. I think you can do that. We're only 1 away until 500. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We are almost there. And I just want to end the live stream being in a great position. So I mean, in the sense I'm at 500. That's the goal. That's the goal for this live stream. And that will be the goal as well for me today. Guys, I don't know. We have now 21 people watching. If you have any question, if you have any result that you want to check, you can tell me. I'll be very happy to do so. And now, yeah, because I don't have anything to say. We're almost finishing now. We're only missing here in Lewisham. We're only missing their seats. But as soon as we finish with Lewisham, I'm gonna end the live stream because this is the last council to report. I'm already here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it's really fantastic. And yeah, guys, so you can subscribe. We have 20 people at the same time. You can subscribe to the channel. You can help the channel. We're almost at 500. Let's just reach. Who wants to be the 500th subscriber? We're almost there. We are almost there. I just want to reach this. I just want to write here 500. And we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But we're almost there. Yeah. And yeah, I'll be back soon in 5 minutes. I hope to be at 500 by the time I'm back. And yeah, that's it. And then I'll finish the live stream. I don't want to finish the live stream at 499. You can understand that. Thanks so much. Which country is Canterbury in? It's not county, it's council. But okay, I mean, in the US you use counties. But let's go county Canterbury. I can check. I can check. I know, it's just... I think we already checked that one previously. Yeah, we already checked that one previously. But I don't think we had elections there. Let me check. It's here in Kent, I think. But, yeah, I don't think we got elections, maybe. Yeah, it's here, but we didn't have elections there. Canterbury, it's there. But we don't have elections, at least this year. We'll have in next years, but we don't have. It's here, and yeah, we don't have anything there. We don't have elections there. Just right here to go, still the same. Here's still the same as well. I'm gonna close Tower Hamlets. That doesn't make any sense to be opened right now. And you can see here, Rubberley and Randall. This is Birmingham. And Reform got 37%, 35 for Conservatives, down 15, and Labour is down 31 points. That's huge. And yeah. And now we just reached 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. I don't have words. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. It's really something, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support. Thank you so much for everything that you're there. You've been there 3 days, 3 intense days. You've been supporting, and I just want to say thank you. Really, this is halfway in from the point that I'm gonna be able to monetize the channel, so it's really something for me. And yeah. And now we're at 501, so that's fantastic. And I just want to now put this. I'm gonna put 600 there, but that's not the goal for this live stream. It's just the next one. It's just the next 100. But I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here asking for more subscribers. I'm not gonna be here asking for more subscribers today because 500 is really something, and that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna be here begging, in the good sense of the word, of course, for more subscribers. We already did great, and that's it, guys. I'm just so happy, and I'll be here at least until that council is done, and then when it's done, I'm gonna end the live stream right now. We're still waiting for half of the seats to report, and then I'll finish the live stream by the time Lewisham is reported. I hope in the next minutes. Thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna be back in like 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna do a break, and I'll be back with new results out of Lewis. I'm probably gonna leave this page open because it's the only council is left to report. So guys, I'm back. The results are still the same, which is unfortunate. But yeah, maybe we can check here, and maybe we can check here. How is the name? It's Tower Hamlets. Maybe we got more results there. Yes, exactly. We got. Now it's 26, 4, 2, 1, 1. So we're at 34. I'm still expecting 11 here. As you can see here, labor is down 11. So I mean, and labor here in Lewisham is already down 21. So this was basically everything was labor in Lewisham. Let me just check that. How can we do that? Maybe we can go here, previous vote. Yeah, Lewisham was really only labor on most of that. Maybe it was almost everything was labor. Let me just check here. We can go towards, maybe I can go towards Lewisham. And let's just check that one. And 54 to 54, that was also labor. The mayor will be Greens as well, as you can see here. And with 40.4%, that is the mayor. 35% for Amanda from the Labour Party, 8% for Reform. So Reform is not actually getting a lot here because it's normal. This is an urban area. Turnout was up actually, 8 points. That's great. It's always great to see turnout going up. And yeah, I'm gonna just do a quick break and I'm gonna be back with more results in no time, I would say. So somebody is asking about Kent. I'm just want to make sure that I don't think we have elections there. As you can see here, we don't have elections. This is Kent, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have elections there. So, yeah, that's why this is Kent. We don't actually have elections, so there's nothing I can tell, of course. Right now you can see here, so waiting for results, and I'll be back in when we have them, of course. So guys, I think I will end the live stream right here because they're really taking a lot of time to count the votes, and we already know that Greens will get the majority here in Lewisham, and this is just the final council we're missing to finish counting everything. And from those 10 people that are watching right now, we're gonna continue this another time. We'll have the recap on Monday, so we'll have that result. Maybe everything will be in by then. And thank you so much for all the support. Tomorrow I'll have a video about Nebraska senatorial election. And don't forget, you can still, I'm gonna send the link there so you can continue. You can keep continuing tracking the election. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for all the support and 500 subscribers. And I'll be back on Tuesday with another election night coverage. That time will be in the USA, in a lot of primaries, Wyoming and Nebraska, and also runoffs in North Carolina. Thank you so much, and see ya.